In today's video, we are going to be testing out a strategy developed by a trader who has nearly a decade worth of trading experience. Now, I got this strategy from his trading channel called the TradePro, and he swears by the mere fact that EMAs, especially the ones on the screen off of the daily time frame, are the holy grail. So let's get into the back test, but first we need to make sure that we have an example that you understand. So on screen we have got the 200 EMA, which is red. We have got the 50 EMA, which is orange, and we have the 20, which is the green. Down below we have got an indicator. This is what we used for a timed entry. Now on his channel he uses stochastic RSI or stochastics. Personally, I'm not a fan of that because it gives quite a lot of false signals. But this one here is the KDJ, and I really like the KDJ. These are the values, and I've just got rid of the background on that. So very simply, if we are below the EMAs, we are looking for shorts. If we are above the EMAs, we are looking for a long. Now, rule number one is very simple, that all EMAs must be below the red, which is the 200, or all EMAs must be above, and price must be above them as well. So let's do an example quickly. So in this instance, you can see that price is above the green, orange, red, and the orange and green are above the red. So criteria one has been met. Criteria number two is that the KDJ should also be turning, which we have got. Stop loss placement is a simple one. We enter market execute at that point, and then we are going to be placing our stop loss under that candle, and then we are literally going to be going for a 3-to-1 reward to risk. So let's get that on, and let's see if it hits or not. There you go, there's your 3-to-1, and let's see what happens. So in this instance, you can see that price almost hit our 3-to-1 at this point. You can see, and we got to about 2.43. Not a problem, we've come back to break even, and let's just close out that trade and wait for another one, just because the EMAs are at this point closing to the downside. Okay, and we would do vice versa, the same for the shorts as well. Okay, so the fact that because our risk to reward was 3R, we could have got this if it was 2R. So let's get down to the back test, and let's do a random back test, and let's take a look at the time. So this is 1989. We don't want to go that far. I'm going to be going back in terms of the last 3 months. Let's go back to October 7th. So back test from there, and let's see what we get. Okay, so October 7th is quite close to the date that I just did the back test, so I'm going to be going a bit further back. Let's go, now it's November, let's go back to October, and let's do that. Even then it's still a bit too close. I want to randomize it as much as possible so you guys know that we are actually doing proper random trades. 2019, okay, that's fine. Okay, we are at the bottom of the EMA, so we're only looking for short trades. So let's see what happens. Can we get an entry? So at the moment it's going to a sell territory. You can see we're in a sell position there, and the KDJ actually closed here, so you would have taken that trade just here. You would have taken that trade. So if that was the case, your stop loss would be placed just above there, as you can see, and then we'll aim for a 3-to-1 reward to risk, and let's see if we actually get it. Okay, in this instance we got stopped out. Let's move on to the next trade, and you can see that we could have taken another trade just here because it doesn't meet our criteria. You can see right there, so that would have been another entry for us right there, and we would go for a 3-to-1 there. You can see we just had a 3-to-1, and we're just going to play that trade, and we have hit target there. So you can see it's very mechanical. it works very good for people's lifestyle that are working and running multiple businesses. It is off the daily chart. So once you've entered, you're looking at how many days is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was literally, including the weekend, you're looking at about 1 week worth of holding, but you got 3R from that. So in translation, if you risked 1,000, you made 3,000 there. Let's see if we can get another trade. Obviously minusing the stop loss that we had there. Okay, not quite. Okay, we have got a potential trade over here. The only downside is I don't like this wick, so let's wait for the next day. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, and I'm gonna be placing stop loss there, and let's go for another 3 to 1, and there you have it. We have another 3 to 1 just there. So how many R's are we up? We are up 5R. We got 3 plus 3. We are up 5R. So let's do another trade, and you can see that price is doing a pullback. I'm waiting for a reversal, which we did get just there. You can see. So I would have entered that trade there, stop loss above there, and we would go for another 3 to 1 there. So let's see what happens. Do we get it? Not quite. We're breaking above the EMA. If we get above, yep, we're kind of near our entry point. So in this case, because we're near our entry point, I'm going to be closing it at break even, just in case price does try to break above. And you can see that we did come back. Okay, we could have taken another trade just there, right there. So you can see we have got multiple entries that we could have potentially taken. There's another trade just there as well. Another trade just about there. You can see right there, but I wouldn't have gone in that because of the way the wicks are. I would have entered into here. Okay, let's get that loss. So let's put the stop loss at looking at 0.9. No, let's get that above there. Okay. Let's move the stop loss at 3 to 1. Okay, you can see that we were almost stopped out in this instance. You might have decided to close it here, up to you, but so far you can see that price did break above, no problem. Let's see if we can get into any buys at this instance. So you can see I'm going to keep forwarding it until we can get some conditions for buys. We've got a condition for sells. Sells are playing out very nice. You can see we would have had multiple entries for sells, but I'm going to be trying to look for a buy. And this would of course be, it's on the daily time frame, so you'll be waiting. This is into next year now. So EURUSD didn't really give you any buy opportunities till the following year. Okay, so we have got a potential buying opportunity come into about there. So that one would have met the criteria to enter the trade. Yep, it would have met the criteria to enter that trade. And let's see if we at this point have a stop loss would have been at 1.116, about there. You can place it there, and then our exit would have been about there. Let's see what happens. Stop loss, yep, okay, so we've got a stop loss hit, not a problem. Can we get another trade playing out? So we just need the KDJ to favor it. I don't like the wick on that. Okay, so far still don't like the wick on that. Okay, that's fine. Let's enter that trade there. I wanna buy. Enter the buy, stop loss below, and let's enter a 3 to 1 reward risk. And let's see what happens. Okay, and we hit target, brilliant. So you can see that we had some shorts that we played out, and we had some buys that are played out. The system itself is very mechanical, and it seems like with the right market conditions, it's not a bad strategy. And it's one to definitely backtest, and the trading pairs that you use, go check it out, go test it out. So seems like a promising strategy. Seems like the guy does know what he's talking about. And those of you guys that are watching this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel out. And if you're not subscribed already to the channel, give a subscribe button, smash that bell notification so that you do not miss the next strategy video. Go test out this strategy. Today we've tested out Euro USD. Go see if it works on gold or Bitcoin or any other trading pair. Just make sure that you stick to the rules. Price must be above the 200, the 50 and the 20 EMA, and the KDJ must be on a reset. So if you're looking for a buy, in this instance, you can see that we did reset. I was looking for a buy, and we did hit that buy target there. Reward to risk 3 to 1, 2 to 1, and it looks good for those of you that are looking for a trading strategy that is a bit more hands off. Then this is the one to definitely look into. I will catch you on the next video, guys.